And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, reviewers from Sea the Shining Sea, it is episode 164 of the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast. We hope you're staying safe. We hope you're wearing masks in a place where masks are appropriate. And we hope you're getting ready to vote. Whether you're voting for president or not, make sure you vote in your community. Do your research, understand who is up for the ballot and who can maybe make a change in your life. Because damn it, we're making a change in yours every time we drop some audio dope in your ears.
Also, Benny.
Oh, go ahead.
Also,
please.
Benny, make sure people out there, reviewers out there, make sure that you're voting for the lower level as well. Understand what's going on in your particular area of the world and vote for the lower level as well. Because it ain't just the commander-in-chief who has an effect. It's a ripple effect, because usually whoever is on that ballot that's Republican or Democrat, they're rolling under the same wing as that presidential candidate. So if you're not agreeing with those beliefs and those views of that candidate, understand who you're voting for. Like Benny said, understand why you're voting for. Benny, this is October, right? And I have something I want to say to the reviewers out there. I have a challenge, and it's probably not going to go over very well with a lot of people. But I propose, and I'm doing it, and I call it Sober October, right? That's right, Benny. That's right.
Sun's already out.
I'm out. So fuck that. Listen. This is what I propose, and it's just me, right? For myself, and it ain't because I'm some lush alcoholic or anything. I'm like, you know what? Let me just kick back, let my body flush out for about 25 to 30 days. I ain't saying I'm stop drinking because shit, I mean, you know, I'm the type of person I like to enjoy me a nightcap, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's called Sober October. Reviewers, get with us, you know what I'm saying? When you hear this episode, shoot us a thumbs up if you're gonna rock with Sober October. Probably, you know what I'm saying, by the time a lot of y'all hear this, it's gonna be Unsober October, so you're gonna have to kind of like catch up. But I didn't start off right. So first 3 or 4 days, I, you know what I'm saying, got a little, you know, had a couple of adult beverages, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to flush my system out. Now, with that being said, the trees are still going to be in the air, all right? we still going to light them up, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to smoke, as Benny calls it, the devil's lettuce. But it's from God. He put it on earth for us, right?
Take advantage.
It has too many healing aspects to it. It's not of the devil. Right. Can't be. All right. So, episode 164, that beautiful young man you see below us, all right? If you're watching us on YouTube, is Mr. Sean McConnell, our guy, you know what I'm saying, out here in the valley, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the weather nice out here, Sean. We're getting there, right?
It was below 70 this morning. I had to go back inside and get a blanket.
Oh, and a chill, did you?
Look, man, listen, Benny and reviewers out there that are not from the Valley of the Sun, you know right away, immediately, right, when the weather starts to change out here. Because one thing that happens out here as an Arizonian, someone in the Valley of the Sun, you're a resident in the Valley of the Sun, your blood thins out, right? Like crazy. So as soon as somebody can fucking blow on your neck and you'll fucking start shivering, right? That's the extent of it. That's the severity of it. It's that damn hot out here, okay? So, Sean, I don't know if you saw it, man. In the next couple of days, towards the end of the week, man, we do have double digits coming up. But as the high, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Happy day, all right?
Yeah, I was telling Benny I got my fall family photo outfit ready to go, and I'm going to look like some Man of the Woods stuff with Justin Timberlake. I'm telling you, I'm already ready to get bundled up. Yeah. My pumpkin spice latte and just chill.
Oh, he's committed. He's committed full family photo, complete with a pumpkin spice.
I went grocery shopping the other day. I literally bought 4 bottles of Glade pumpkin spice spray, all right? Because tis the season, man. You know what I'm saying? I can only stomach it for a couple months. But, hey, you know what? We're going to rock with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this, Benny, this year, right? Because I don't. I'm putting up a Christmas tree this year, right? Wow. I'm decorating my house this year, right? So, I got the counter. You know what I'm saying? I got the counter. You slide, you swing by the counter, you're going to see the house all lit up, you know what I'm saying? And
see it from space.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the spirit this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Well, good. Look, reviewers, there's a golden rule around here. Do not play Christmas music too early. I know 2020 has us in a time warp and you don't know what day it is. Enjoy the moment that you're in. If it's pumpkin spice season, damn it, enjoy the pumpkin spice. And then once you get past Thanksgiving, all right, all bets are off, baby. Get into the Christmas spirit.
No, they They selling Christmas shit in Walmart already, bro.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
They can't help
Shit been going
themselves.
on for like the last 2 weeks. My neighbors have had up Halloween decorations for the last 3 weeks. I'm like, damn, y'all let October get here?
Right. Yeah, they're gonna take down the pumpkins.
Hey, wishful thinking on that.
On the 25th.
Wishful thinking on that one, but
Right. Well, you know how people are, but you know how we are. We're in the spirit, and we're in the NFL spirit, and we're in the Birdgang spirit, and that's why Sean McConnell from KSRN, Arizona, casualsports.com is joining us, because you know that when he's on, we got to talk to Birdgang. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. This is State of the Birdgang, first quarter 2020 season. Pow, pow, pow. Now, let's get into the basic brass tacks before, Sean, I turn over to you. Right now, the record is 2-2. Won the first 2 games and lost the last 2, including my kitties, who, for the record, let the record show, Sean could talk a little bit of shit. So could JB. Since this podcast started, the Birdgang is officially 0-3-1 against my squad. Although it's not saying much, because we're about to fire Fat Boy after we lose to the Jaguars next week. So let's not kid ourselves.
Thank God.
All right.
Thank God. Great for y'all. Congratulations.
It would be.
Man,
another topic for another day. Right now.
And you know what? You know what, Benny? Shout out, and I don't say this very often, okay? So, Sean, beat this on record. Shout out to Dan Orlowski, all right?
Oh, God, that's the one time you're going to say that in this show.
Thank you, ESPN, for having our guys back. What's your coach's name? I can't ever think of his name.
Caldwell.
Jim Caldwell for having his back when Fat Patricia tried to throw him under the bus.
Fat Patricia.
Right? That's his name now to me. Fat Patricia. It's not Pat Patricia. It's not Matt. It's Fat.
Why did I never think of that? Fat Patricia.
You're Fat Patricia, you little fucking egg with legs. Okay? Look, that's dirty. That's dirty pool. That's not cool at all. Oh, when I got here, there was so much work to do. No, it wasn't. Rice, your ass shouldn't have a fucking job, to be real. So good for y'all, man. Congratulations to the state of Michigan, to the great city of Detroit, all right? To a storied franchise. Hey, I wish all the success to you guys without Fat Patricia. All right, here we go.
Thank you. All right, but keep another topic. We'll definitely burn on that on the next episode. However, keep it to the Birdgang. Right now, they are 23rd in passing yards, 6th in rushing yards, 21st in points for, and then tied for 23rd in points against. All right, so Sean, just getting in right into it. After 4 games, what is your current assessment of the Cardinals? Where are you at?
Well, everything looked okay for the first 2 games, right? The phases were working. I wouldn't say they were clicking. They weren't clicking on all cylinders. There was pieces that you could fix. But okay, we're riding ourselves a little bit. We beat San Fran. That was a good game. All around good game, I think. There obviously some bumps. Washington, you struggle a little bit. You maybe play down to your competition, but you pull it out. You get up by 2 scores. Good win. Lions come in, and I think you're feeling yourself a little bit too much. I think you get too cute. The theme that I'm going to have here, I'm going to hit on a lot, and I think JB can speak to this. When you play horizontal football, you go nowhere. You literally go nowhere. You need to play vertical. And I'm not just talking offensively. I know vertical defense is not the same what I'm saying, but I'm saying you need to get after the quarterback. You need to get aggressive. Be vertical in that sense. Don't just think about covering all these guys and who's playing safety and all this stuff. Just go after the quarterback, do what works. And I'm gonna start this, man. Hashtag free Simmons. Let him run. Let the man run. I don't care what position he plays. That was why we drafted him. Let him go be a savage. Let Hassan Reddick be a savage and just go knock people around. That's all I want.
All right, Coach Bridges, the floor is yours.
Well, I'm gonna go a whole lot deeper into this thing, like I always do. Hey, so listen, all right. First of all, I'm calling for Vance Joseph's head. All right?
Yes.
Now, mind you, this kind of hurts my heart because he's a black man, and we do all the lack of minority coaches in high positions in the NFL. I don't want him to go, but I don't want him to be here. All right? Vance Joseph. Let me break down Vance Joseph for you guys, okay? Vance Joseph played college in Colorado, okay? At Colorado, he played running back and quarterback. All right, Vance Joseph. All right, Vance Joseph has coached for a host of teams, mostly where he's been a defensive back coach, right? His claim to fame on defense was when he was at the Miami Dolphins, all right, where his defense was fourth in the league, all right, and third downs, all right, holding opposing offense to 36%. It's pretty good, all right. Had the sixth most negative plays in the league and fourth most takeaways in an 11-game span, of which they won 9 games. All right, this is Miami Dolphins, I think it's 2006. All right. Well, let's talk about us. All right. We're 17th in the league in yards allowed. All right. And we're averaging giving up 124 yards rushing and 237 yards passing. I'll start with the defense, obviously. One, stop putting our DBs in man coverage. Okay. No knock on either one of them. I know Byron Murphy personally. I know Patrick Peterson personally. The rest of them don't really know that well. But Patrick Peterson is not who he used to be. All right. And that's no knock on him. I remember vividly when I had to have a conversation with Darnell Dockett when I was doing the intern coaching before we let him go. He asked me, and his words were, "Big dog, did I really look that bad on film?" I remember Brinson Buckner was ripping him a new asshole, right? So it comes a time when we can't do what we used to do, right? So what I'm saying about Patrick Peterson is this. He's not the same cover guy he was 3 years ago. And that's no knock. The man he's his 10th year in the NFL. I mean, damn, he done did everything but win a Super Bowl, basically, right? Stop putting him in man coverage. Byron Murphy is a baby, right? Who's more so a nickel strong safety to me than he is a cornerback in the NFL, right? He's big, he's aggressive, he can cover tight ends, right? And he'll knock the hell out of you, right? Buda Baker should be running around crazy, right? Like a honey badger type. That's what he's good at, right? And he just happened to be able to cover, right? A little bit. No, but he's that guy that should be running around blitz from all different angles, coming from everywhere, wreaking havoc, right? And then everybody else that we got over there in that little bowl that plays the other corner over there, that we keep jumbling around in the safeties and so on and so forth. Stop putting them in man coverage. Only play man at certain situations. First down, play man coverage, because most likely we're going to get some run, all right? Or play zone on first down so the DBs ain't got to turn their back, because for whatever fucking reason, we can't stop the run right now, all right? Like you just said, I believe Simmons should play, all right? I believe Simmons is an outside linebacker. That's just what the hell he is. He's the second coming of Carlos Dansby to me. He's built like him, all right? Kid, he's not a big opposing-looking person, but he's tall, he's lanky, he loves to run to the ball, he loves to hit. And he can cover tight ends, right? X factor, you can make him cover tight ends. That's a great thing, right? Defensive line, get your shit together, right? Get your shit together. The last 2 games we played, now we pressured the Lions pretty good, right? We got after the quarterback decent. We stopped the run pretty well. This last game, what? Like, who were we, right? Who the fuck were we? We went all the way out to Carolina to get our ass kicked by a subpar Carolina Panthers team. And that's no knock on Teddy or nobody else on that team, but damn it, we are the most talented team. Usually when we step out on the field, we're the most talented team on the field, right? That speaks to football, though, because you got to be able to put that shit together. It's not basketball. Offensively, little man has to run the ball for us to be successful, right? Not just the fact that we have to run the ball to be successful, because, I mean, we're 6th in rushing in the NFL, right? Counting little man's runs. Let King and Drake run the ball downhill. You made a great point, Sean, right? Stop doing this little bullshit-ass dinking and dumping and all this other shit. No. Let Drake run downhill. He's a phenomenal runner between tackles. He is. I don't care what nobody says. He's probably one of the best in the league at doing it, right? He has that long, lanky frame, right? He gets behind his shoulder pads very well, and all he needs is seam, and that motherfucker's gone, all right? I'm going to add to it our other running back. What's his name?
Chase Edmonds.
Who was that?
Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds needs to play a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He needs to play a whole lot more because he's more dangerous in the pass game than Drake is, right? Just point blank period. He just is. Like, we all have things we do well, and Chase Edmonds is crazy dangerous in the pass game, right? That's just what he is. Little man got to start releasing the ball faster. All this trying to throw the ball down the field, 20 plays a game, that's a success. I mean, a recipe for unsuccess any day of the week, right? It's a recipe for disaster. When you're trying to throw the ball down the field 15, 20 times a game, you're not running the ball, All right, you're not dinking it. I mean, you're not throwing crossing routes. You're not doing any of these things, right? You're all we do is run out routes with hop, right? And fucking try to throw the ball down the field. That's like all we do, right? Vance Joseph, I want him gone, right? Or if you ain't gonna go, don't call no more man coverages, right? If you're gonna be here, don't call no more man coverages, no more, right? No more. A great example of that is playing against Fat Patricia's Lions. They ran that bullshit Belichick zone, right? The whole game. They very rarely run man coverage, right? Because they don't have the cornerbacks that Bill Belichick has had to run that orange coverage. They don't have that. They have the young kid's gonna be good, but he's not there yet. So run zone, right? Protect Patrick, because in the zone, you throw the ball in front of Patrick Peterson right now, oh, he'll go get that bitch and take it to the crib. But if he got to cover an out route or a stop route right now, he's just not that dude, right? So, and then special teams, I mean, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. it ain't lost no games for us, so it ain't nothing to talk about, right? Right. Okay. Don't do that, Sean. So offensively, we have to be aggressive, right? And when things are not there, little man got to take off running, and he got to get 5, 6, hell, 40, right? The man didn't run at the combine. I'm convinced that he runs a 4.2. I'm convinced, because that run he had against Carolina, where Catch was literally like 2 yards away from him on his right and his left, and he was just pulling off, leaving him, right? Young man, if it's not open, just take off running, get 3 or 4 yards, get back in the huddle. Now you have to account for number one, right? Defensive coordinators now have to account for him because they're like, damn, this motherfucker take off running whatever, right? So what? You're not a running quarterback. You're just a quarterback that can get out of trouble with your legs, right? We all know you can throw the ball a mile. We get it, right? We understand that you're a throwing quarterback. We understand you put up crazy numbers at Oklahoma. We understand you can throw the ball a fucking mile. We get it. But your legs, young man. The X factor, right? The complete X factor, right? Fitz needs to start doing a lot more stop routes, getting in little man's face so he can get the ball to him quick, right? Fitz is now a possession receiver. He don't need to be running deep routes, right? Nothing deep, right? Understand that. He probably ran at best a low 4.5. Now he's probably running 4.6, right? He's getting older. Here's what it is. Father time catches up with everybody, right? He needs to be running stop routes, possession receiver routes, right? Between Isabella and Christian Kirk, take them up top, right? But do it at the right time. Cliff Kingsbury's play caller right now is sus as fuck, right? Not enough downhill vertical runs. He's not encouraging a little man to play his game. That is his game, right? I've been watching Kyler Murray since high school, bro. I never forget the first day my son came to me and was like, Dad, you got to watch this kid. He's in Texas. He little, though. I remember I'll never forget my son said, he little, though. Man, this little motherfucker, he all over the place. Then he'll throw the ball 80 yards for a touchdown. You're like, damn, this little motherfucker crazy. Went to A&M, transferred to Oklahoma, and it's the rest is history. Okay, well, young man, we need you to play your game, right? Don't do what the masses expect you to do. Do what's required, right? Plain and simple. We do those things. If we stop playing man coverage, right? If we stop playing man coverage on defense, we let Simmons play. Like you said, Riddick, I'm still kind of, I don't know. We'll see. He's been playing well thus far, yes. I think he's more in a natural position of the outside linebacker, right? And D-line, we gotta get together, man, all right? I mean, there was no pressure on Teddy Bridgewater. I don't think we sacked him one time, right? Chandler Jones, where the fuck you at? Right? Because somebody put out the APB on Chandler Jones. Where you at, bro? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Remember that shit? They used to do that shit on Monday Night Football? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need that. We need that back. We need that back, and we need jacked up on the side note. Let's be real. All right? Yeah. Monday Night Football needs where you at and jacked up back. Like, get over the sensitive shit. We need jacked up and where you at. So I'm calling out right now. Chandler Jones, where you at? All right? Little man, play your game. Vance Joseph, he ain't gonna get fired. Stop calling man coverage, right? And start getting Buda Baker active. And Cliff Kingsbury, be aggressive with your play calling, right? Be aggressive. And aggressive don't mean throwing the ball down the field 30 yards 15 times a game. That's not what aggressive means. right? Aggressive means, like my man Sean said, constantly going downhill, vertical. Get at people. Stop going sideways. Stop running zones and toss cracks, and stop running outside zones, toss cracks. Start running between the tackles, right? Get the wide tight end, motion his ass in the backfield. Let's run some fucking power. Let's run some goddamn wham. Let's run some goddamn trap. You know what I'm saying? All King and Drake needs is a hole. All Chase Edmonds needs is a hole. These are explosive backs, man. They're super explosive backs, right? Because the formula right now, the last 2 games we had going on, ain't gonna get it. We're gonna fuck around and get beat by the Jets. And then you're gonna see Drunk Barney come out. That's real.
Well, look, that is a full assessment from Coach and GM Jeremy Eugene Bridges III Esquire. So looking forward to the future, Sean. You know what we do? We break it down by quarter. So at the winless Jets, and then a couple interesting games in the middle at Cowboys, and then hosting the Squawks, and then the Dolphins. What is the outlook for the next 4 games?
3-1.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say 3-1. I don't believe one single iota of the Cowboys roster. I don't believe in any of them. I'm sorry, I don't.
In totality, or
in totality, the entire
Really?
Cowboys team. It's a pretender team. Dallas can't put together a real team because they're just cursed by their own legacy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm convinced by it. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but let's start with the Jets. This is going to be, and better be, a get-right game. Now, obviously, Flacco making a start. Cardinals are historically bad against backup QBs, but it's Flacco, so we got a chance. There's a chance. Mix it up. Their offense is going to stall. Their defense can't stop anything, so it's a get-right game. If we can shore up the things that JB talked about. Cowboys, now you got your swagger back a little bit. It's Monday night. Anything can happen on Monday night. So I'm saying, at Cowboys, that's fine. Kyler's going to want to show out in Texas.
Yep. In
They're
Texas,
going to want to show out in Texas. They're going to show out. Seattle, we dropped that game. It's a really, really tough team, and right now we're not ready. We'll get them on the second try. Dolphins, that's a W. I don't care who's playing quarterback. Tua, Fitzmagic, Rosen, if he decides to come back.
Rosen's back.
They give him back. It doesn't matter who's playing for the Dolphins. That's a win. Now, that is a good stretch of football. Definitely a harder quarter than the first quarter, but hopefully a better record because we're licking our wounds and we're getting right. If they can figure out this whole Simmons situation and find him a place to succeed, same with Reddick. If you can use them in every blitz package you have, you will succeed. They can't stop all of them.
Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah. And of course, and Buda Baker, yeah. Right now, I'd like him as a safety net because I want a safety net because I know we need one. Lord knows we need one right now. So I'm not mad if they don't blitz Buda as much, but I'm saying 3-1. The one thing I want to touch on, though, real quick, is that the NFC West, for the other teams, their schedule doesn't get that much harder. The Cardinals gets harder as it goes along. So they have to get right quicker. Whereas the rest of the teams, the Seahawks, the Niners have time to heal up. Theirs is really the hardest, I'm going to say. But they have some time right now when they play Dolphins. They got the theirs is definitely the hardest. So at least San Fran's got to have a hard road. But the Rams and the Seahawks, they have cake coming up in bunches. So Cardinals really have to get right if they want to still have a chance in this NFC West. Although the NFC East might just not have a playoff team, that'd be great. See, maybe they'll let 3 out of the West.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm not. My thing is, I'm in agreement with most of everything you said, Sean. But I'm not sold on the Rams. Right. I still think that there's a fall. I still think there's a fall coming. Right. They struggled against the New York Giants. Right. Which they should not have. Right. They're just clearly the better team. And the Giants, you know what I'm saying, made them fight for it, tooth and nail. Right. Played against a team that can score points. The Rams might have been in trouble. Right. I'm going to say this on record, all right? Stop riding Aaron Donald's dick, please. Everybody. And I hope he's listening to this shit, all right? I posted on Twitter the other day, Sean Merriman posted something where Aaron Donald got into it with one of the linemen for the Giants. 99 is a fake tough guy, okay? And I said that a young 73 would beat the fuck out of him in the game and then tell him, hey, I'll see you in the parking lot after the game. He's a fake tough guy, bro. He's a front runner. Because when he don't get his way, he stops. He fucking stops, right? That's your guy. This is your king. This is the one you guys say is the best defensive lineman in the league. Fuck out of here, bro. He had a spark, and he's a front runner. So when everything's going great, he got you. He good. But when the shit is shitty, he's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Bam.
Fuck him. And the Rams, again, I'm not sold on them. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks are the most complete team in the NFL. Right? Yeah. Hands down, best team in the NFL. Russell Wilson for MVP. Yeah, it sucks to say. It hurts.
They got a lot of holes too, though. Let's be clear, especially on defense and the defensive front.
But you know what they do? They keep pressure. They apply pressure. Right? They apply pressure. They constantly apply pressure. I'm talking about for 4 quarters they apply pressure, whereas teams like us right now don't apply pressure. Right? The game against y'all, Benny, we lost that game, and I told you before we recorded, we lost that game when we got the ball on our -3, and we went 3 and out. That was the end of the game for us right there. How do you do that? All right? 3 shit play calls, right? Bro, simple. Hey, you can run a quarterback sneak and get 5 yards. You know what I'm saying? But all we needed at that point was space. All we needed at that point was space. I think we were winning, if I'm not mistaken, right? We were up by like 2 points or some shit like that, right? Long drive, change of field position, defense rest. We come out with a tight victory. You know, 3 and out, give y'all boys, and then the punter shanks the ball, give y'all a short field, y'all go down and score with fuck, all right? Bottom line, point blank period. Last game, Kyler Murray sits in that pocket, jacking the ball off, fumbles one time, that gives them the ball short field, they score, all right? Defense can't stop fucking high school plays where everybody rolls out, one man leaks out, and it's a touchdown 3 times. The fuck? My goddamn NYS team can stop that shit. Or at least be in position. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What are we doing? What are we doing? They're killing me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They get me riled up. They're killing me.
Yeah. All right, so look, that's State of the Birdgang. Final item for Sean before we let him go here. We're through 4 weeks of football, and in a lot of ways, gents, I mean, it's kind of business as usual in terms of kind of the flows of the games. Like, teams are peaking early, and people say people are on them. Teams are down right now, and people say no, they're done. They should fire everybody. So we're getting a lot of those same kind of talking points in the talking point shows. But the curveball, and JB and I were both right. JB was right that the money was going to talk, and the money train was going to keep going, so the league would go. But I was right in saying that the NFL was going to really badly mishandle COVID. And now, like a disaster movie, when the scientists are watching the walls shake and they're seeing the cracks in the cement, you got Cam going down with COVID, Stephon Gilmore, players from the Titans have had to postpone games, rearrange them, move a Monday night game. Raiders player has COVID and more practice. Now it's more and more players are starting to catch it. So, Sean, the ultimate question is, for the NFL, is it too early, too late, or just the right time now to really make a fundamental change to the actual season, which could include something like bubbling all 32 teams so nobody else gets this thing?
I think bubbling all 32 teams is a logistical hell.
Yeah.
There's no way in my right mind that I could see it happening. The whole Disney kingdom, I don't care if you go to the Japan Disney or wherever, there's no space big enough on the planet to carry a 53-man roster times that many teams and their staff to get that done. It seems virtually impossible. Especially if say you don't take the staff, like the guys who tape your PT guys. Say you don't take them and you have regular guys. Those players aren't going to love, like JB, if you got some strange dude coming in to tape your legs one week, isn't that going to mess up with your schedule, your flow? It's not going to fly. So bubbling them, I think, is just a logistical impossibility. What seems more likely is cutting games. It's going to be a shorter season or a very delayed season, which the players would not want. Then what do you look at? Maybe skipping a playoff bye, changing the playoff format to kind of compensate. It's a nightmare. So I think it's too late. They're going to have to figure something out, or there's going to be nothing to do. I mean, you're going to have Titans rolling in with Tennessee's championship high school team to play on the game. So it's going to be a nightmare.
Listen. All right, you gentlemen are thinking way too logical right now, okay? The NFL don't give a fuck. And I'm going to say it again, okay? They don't give a fuck. If the season got to be longer, they don't give a fuck, all right? If the playoffs have to be happening in motherfucking March of next year, they don't give a fuck, all right? You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. You saw what they just did? We had a COVID scare, right, with New England and Kansas City, right? Cam got the COVID. couple, you know, saying it was a scare. A couple of the other guys might have had COVID. Oh, let's just kick it back 3 days. Fuck it, kick it back 3 days. We'll be good. We're good. Get Cam out of here. Let Cam quarantine. Kick it back 3 days. Let's run this bitch. Double Monday nighter. Genius. We did it. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Yeah. They don't care. They have a COVID reserve list. Y'all not hearing what I'm telling y'all. Right? I keep saying this. And Benny's just logical. Like it's a train wreck. But they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They have a COVID reserve list. Reviewers, these are men who are sitting there in double dutch position, waiting to jump into the ropes because somebody just got quarantined for 2 weeks for COVID. They don't care, bro. They don't care. They don't care. They don't give a damn how they have to do this shit. It's gonna get done. All right, there's gonna be a Super Bowl. Somebody's gonna be a champion, and it's gonna get done. It's gonna happen.
Damn.
So, well, we're getting it done. As shitty as it sounds, as fucked up as it is to the human eye, and we're all logical. We're like, man, that's fucked up. Michael Jackson said it. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All right? That's NFL right now. They don't care. They like, fuck that, man. Fuck a COVID, fuck a Lovid, fuck a coronavirus, fuck a Corona beer. They're like, we are running this shit the way we want to run it. And that's what we're looking at right now.
Yep. Well, we're running this shit the way you run it. Our thanks to Sean. Sean, what do you got coming up on Casual Sports? What's coming up?
Tomorrow we got the Neutral Zone. Usually it's me, Earl, Ed Smith, Javon Adams. We usually run it. Pick'em challenge. I'm up by 3. Earl's down by 6. I'm keeping.
Damn, Earl.
I'm keeping this trophy for another season.
Keeping the strap, baby.
Easy money.
That's it.
Easy money.
All right. Make sure to check them out. Of course, you can find our podcast, casualsports.com, KSRN Arizona. So anytime you see our Facebook page, you'll see their live streams of the Neutral Zone and plenty of other shows and get all the content in one place. And of course, you know we're on all streaming platforms. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue. And when we come back, we have a special Be Real with Your Grind interview series with our guy, Big Jaw. He'll show you how to be a hilarious social media influencer, actor, the whole nine. It's a great interview. We talk some shit. We get into some sports, get into his Lakers. He's a Cowboys fan for some reason. Can't be perfect, I guess. But yeah, you know. But that's the LA move, right? Lakers and Cowboys. That's just the thing we do out here.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying. So we'll see Sean again in 4 weeks for State of the Birdgang, second quarter. But until then, keep it locked right here. This is the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast, and we'll be right back, bitches.
Okay. Most people that are Laker fans, Benny, are usually Dallas Cowboys fans.
Yep. Here's the thing.
But see, the thing about it is, they're 2 of the most storied franchises in sports, right?
Yeah.
So during those times when they was winning those championships, then you go get that. Everybody gonna be like, okay, well, I was going with them back then. Now I'm still rolling.
I was with them before. I was with them when they was 0-16 as a little boy. When they, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I was with Jay Novacek. You know what I'm saying? Alvin Harper. You know what I'm saying? Charles Haley. I was there before of course, Emmitt Smith was there, but he was a young dude, second year. You know what I'm saying?
You were there for the goddamn Herschel Walker trade and shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's what got him out of it. Was that trade?
When I was a kid, I got pictures of me in the Cowboy uniform, in the Cowboy jersey, not the little boy. I'm talking about before they won those 2 championships back to back. You know what I'm saying? Before Deion was there. When Deion was over there, you know what I'm saying, killing with the Falcons, I was a Cowboy fan. So even when we're not losing, even when we're not winning, we lose and shit like that. We still ain't won but one playoff game in the last how many years? I'm not one of them Cowboy fans that's like, well, what about the 5 champs? You ain't got the 5 rings. I don't do that. That's in the past. We're not that good. We good on paper. We've been good on paper for a while. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get over the hump. We got to get in the playoffs, and we got to get to that second round. We got to get to the damn Super Bowl, and then we can figure it out.
All of that, gentlemen, all of that was recorded, and I'm keeping all that shit for the record because Ja is he knows. Now we know. We get a JB, it's a Christmas miracle. We get a non-delusional Cowboy fan. He's with the shits. He knows what it is. I
never got to the league, man, but I'm a ball player. I'm a former athlete, man. I'm a former player myself. So, I'm not just a fan. I love football. You know what I'm saying? So I love Steelers defenses since I was a kid, since Greg Lloyd and Kevin Green. If you're a Steeler, you got to be a banger. You got to be a savage on the defense. So I've always respected Cowher. I've always respected like the background, like the defenses. They're always gonna be super physical, bro. So I appreciate that. I'm a Cowboy fan. So Troy Aikman's my boy. I've always respected Steve Young. I love the way he played the game. Brett Favre, I love. You know what I'm saying? I love football. But if I had to root for a team, and because I didn't go to the league, I figured if I would have got to the league, you're a fan of whatever teams that you ball with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
At least for them. I mean, unless you
well, that's the deal. I grew up a diehard San Francisco 49er fan.
Okay.
Diehard. Bang bang Niner game. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Before that even, you know what I'm saying, came about. You know what I'm saying? I was back with
so
Tom.
Even from Mississippi, you was messing with the Niners from Mississippi.
Yeah, well, you know, Jerry Rice kind of got me going.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Connection for it.
Yeah.
After that, you know what I'm saying? It was. I couldn't wear the jacket in my hood because I'm a gangster disciple. So, you got your ass. Yeah, you got your ass 49er. You know what I'm saying? The hell out your ass. Went around with that shit on. It wasn't none of that shit. So, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never worn a Cowboy starter or a hat because of 5-point star. But like different colored. Like shit, we had to wear shit that was our color. You know, you see I got blue and gray on right now. It's just engraved in my brain.
Right.
But yeah, it's so question. My jam back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, them boys.
So let me ask you this: when you got to the league, did you only play for the Cardinals? Or you play for somebody else too?
I got drafted to Philadelphia. Right. I was there for a year and a half because I was wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid told me to my face the day they cut me. He said, "You're gonna be a hell of a player in this league." He said, "Just not here." And at that point, I respected it and I checked it. I was like, you know what? This guy had me though. I went back to my condo. As soon as I sat down and started feeling sorry for myself, Denny Green called me, the late great Denny Green.
Yeah, I respect
up in Phoenix, and I was like, nah, but my favorite basketball team is there. I grew up a Suns fan. So he was like, well, you get to watch them play. We're flying you out, you know, tomorrow morning. And so I was like, okay, all right, cool. So came out here in 04 and 05. Left and then went to Carolina. Was there for 3 years, and I came back out here for 4 more years. So that made the 10 spot.
Hell yeah! So is your allegiance, is your home Arizona as far as football team now?
Right. Yeah, I rock with the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, your boy Spice Adams is from Detroit, I believe, but he was playing for the Bears. And then the Niners, but mostly for the Bears. So his allegiance is like to the Bears and shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's always doing the Bears shit.
Huh?
He got drafted to the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
But of course, he finished his season with the Bears. I mean, his career with the Bears. But that fool, I don't know that fool since we played in the Senior Bowl together. Like that's why I first encountered him. Was at the Senior Bowl, and you know, we all got to know each other pretty well. And then got drafted and playing through the years, playing against each other and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's class over 3 right there, baby. He and just for the record, that nigga has been that silly the whole time.
I imagine.
That dude, bro. When I tell you, clown, I'm talking about like straight up clown. Like it ain't no stop. He going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's such a clown, Jada. You don't know when he being serious, right? That's how much of a clown he is. You like, you being for real right now? I'm just messing with you.
He's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a super solid dude, man.
Awesome man. You know what I'm saying? Awesome man. I'm glad he lost all that weight, man, because my boy was going through some things. You know what I'm saying? Gout and all the other shit. So he had to get that weight off him, man.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to do the same thing, bro.
Hell yeah. Got to. Hey, Benny. One thing we talk about my guy Jai. My guy Jai is a COVID survivor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now we got a guy here, Jai, who survived it twice, right? Our girl.
I hate to hear that he got it again. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, you gotta like go back and listen to our podcast because he was on it. Like his story is crazy, but it happened through his family because he's a father with kids and wife. Right. And then through, you know what I'm saying, the kid going to a birthday party or something. Ain't that how it went, Benny? His kid went to a birthday party or something, came home, got it, gave it back to him. He whooped it again. 3 or 4 days.
I think it was the stepdad came. The stepdad came.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and took him somewhere.
Wasn't being solid, and then all of a sudden people got coughs the next day and shit. Like, oh shit, here we go.
Right.
I don't wish that on nobody, brothers. That shit wasn't cool at all, man.
I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. I already know. Like, I can imagine. I can't even fathom. Right. And rightfully, you know what I'm saying, it's just kind of like a Russian roulette because You know what I'm saying? You don't no man know who. You don't even know. Man, half the people that have it don't even know they got it or have had it or whatever, right?
Right.
But it's it's fucked up. And you know what I'm saying? Like Benny knows I'm conspiracy brother. One thing you're gonna learn about me, John, I'm conspiracy brother. It's fucked up that our nation would do that to us, right?
Yeah.
But it's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not surprising because they've done things like this before. I'm convinced that 60 to 70% of the things that have happened, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about money, it's about politics. And it's fucked up as it is, and as dangerous as the situation was, as the disease or the flu, the virus was, or is, it's like they never did nothing to stop it. Yeah. Never, because what happened was they ran their course money-wise. So all them people that Trump promised to give money, they got it. So they like, well, you know what? Fuck it. The election coming up, I'll kick back on the COVID talk, all right? So we can focus on the election now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's bad, man. That's the world we live in, bro.
Yeah, it's just it's toe up, man. It had to be. I mean, I don't know. I think it had to be man-made, bro. Like, it had to be. This had to be happened by design. You know what I'm saying? Not an accident. You know?
Bro, it's like asthma and pneumonia wrapped in one.
Bro,
like, feel me? Like that. Like when you read up on it, and like I had asthma. Asthma killed me twice when I was a kid. So I had asthma bad till I was like 13 years old, and then I had pneumonia. So when you start reading about it and looking at the symptoms, you're like, that's what the fuck it is. It's literally asthma and pneumonia wrapped up into one virus strain. You know what I'm saying? Because with pneumonia, you're going to get cough, that dry cough. You're going to get a fever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get chills. You're going to get all them things that the flu
bro. The chills.
You know and then with asthma, with asthma, that's no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of weather the storm with that.
Right.
And most people can't handle it. So just like they say, people with compromised immune systems, you gonna bite the bullet. If you gotta deal with asthma and pneumonia at one time, whew.
Yeah, man.
That's like trying to breathe through a pillar.
That vaccine about to drop a week before the election, like the fucking Supreme store on Melrose. Just bam, there it is on the shelves. I'm telling you.
Supreme store.
Taking the vaccine, Benny? Taking the vaccine, bro? Benny?
Not the first one, I'll tell you that. Not the first one.
You want to see what's going to happen first.
Let's see, no.
Motherfuckers start turning to zombies.
Keep it out real quick.
Yeah, man.
No.
Bro, I'm going to have to fall back on that vaccine, bro. I don't, anyhow. Yeah. But man, I don't take COVID, man. And I never thought I wasn't going to survive, but I definitely was in my worst place physically. And I've ever been. I've had knee surgery, I've had concussions and lost memory and all that shit. And I didn't had the flu at least twice, harsh way. I've had a bad flu twice in my life before this, and this is the worst shit I've ever seen. I've ever felt in my life, bro. My feet swelled up, my kidneys was damn near failing. You know what I'm saying? And bro, my lungs were super tight. I never felt like I couldn't breathe, but I feel like I couldn't breathe well. Just getting up and going with me getting up and walking across my bedroom into my bathroom. By the time I get to the bathroom, that is the walk. So chills, man. But the body, but so I don't wish that on anybody, bro. I'm glad your homeboy survived it twice, man. That's a blessing. Yeah.
He's pretty good in pretty good shape to be old as he is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was joking. He probably went about 4 years older than me while I'm talking about an old man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you gotta think about Big John. I'm 40 years old, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't realize it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 40 years old. So how old are you, John?
I'm 38.
Right, okay. So I knew you was a little bit of fun of me. But yeah, I'm 40 years old, man. So it's like,
that's why I'm in this gym, bro. I'm in this gym heavy, man. Like I said, I'm 38, and I'm heavy set, man. People are like, hey, man, you got a good build. Yeah, but you know what you used to look like when you was in shape. You know your prime. And I ain't gonna ever be physically in my prime again, like football wise, but I can get back to looking prime. Again.
Right. And that's, you know,
feeling good.
Right. So I mean, just being in the fitness world, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with people all day that are trying to change themselves, like, it's more so about making sure that you're internally good, right?
Right.
And the way that we do that is by adding lean muscle to the frame, you know what I'm saying, from your shoulders to your ankles, you know what I'm saying? You do that and let lean muscle do the dirty work, you know what I'm saying? And your muscle is God's little gift. And this is basically what I tell people when I'm trying to get them to get personal training. Like, your muscle is God's little gift, but like anything God gives you, you got to work for it.
Facts.
He never just gave you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to show it to you, show you how you got to get it, but you got to work for it, right? Yeah. So, but once you get it,
it's there.
It's amazing, right? You know what I'm saying? It's rough. It makes you sleep better, give you more energy. It helps you fight cold, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's God's little gift. So keep working, bro. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that's one thing I noticed when you first got back on the scene.
Yeah.
When you had disappeared for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? And I saw when you had like announced to the folks, you know what I'm saying, to the people that you know what I'm saying, you got caught out of that COVID, and then immediately start praying for you because that's that's what us black folks.
I appreciate that, man.
Don't get that prayer, soon as we see it here, get your prayer on. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the prayers are going up. So we shot them up when I seen you come back though.
Yeah.
I said, like my boy, like he trying to. First thing you notice it right here.
I'm trying to get rid of the extra meat face, man. I'm trying to bring it down, man.
Hey, it's cool though. That's the way it's supposed to be though. Like, so people see me all the time. They're like, "Oh, you 40? How you like?" I said, "Look, I attribute it to my faith in God, faith in the gym, drinking water, minding my business." You know what I'm saying?
Man. Expand your life. Expand your life expectancy, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
No, we love hearing people's journeys. Obviously, be COVID. You obviously had NFL aspirations. Now you've been making sketches. You have a popular online store. Take us through the foundation of starting that. Why you want to start that, and how it kind of ended up building for you.
Okay, I just it started when I was young, man. I'm not gonna go that deep, that far. I'm gonna just jump on it and come on back. But I went to school for film, man. I'm a filmmaker. So that's my background. I played ball at Cal, UC Berkeley, and I played. And I graduated with a film degree in 2004. So my goal was to make films. If it wasn't gonna be football, it was gonna be film. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted it to be both. I wanted to go do football, and then after I retired, and then I jumped into the film industry. But it didn't work that way. I played arena ball for like a season, and then after all, I was like, yeah, cool. My knees are great now, but my knees during that turf season, that shit terrible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and I would say I moved back home to LA, and I was just trying to. I started doing stand-up comedy in 2009. And auditioning for stuff. I've been doing. I got an agent in 2009, started auditioning for commercials and TV and movies, and nothing really panned out. I had odd jobs. I was a personal trainer for 24 Hour Fitness for about 5 years, and then I started teaching. I was a teacher for 4 years, a substitute teacher in high school for 4 years. Yeah, and then from that, I started doing bodyguard work for Dizzy Wright.
Oh wow!
In Hobson, Dizzy Wright in Hobson. And I did that for 5 years, going on 5 years. I just quit the last March. So because I couldn't keep going on the road. So, but how this big job stuff started, because I was already shooting sketches ahead of time. I mean, years before, but I wasn't consistent. In the whole year span, I might drop five little sketches here and there. I wasn't consistent at all. I wasn't driven. I wasn't focused. I was focused on like trying to get some money to being an editor for somebody or shooting someone's music video or directing something here and there, but nothing. I didn't invest in myself. I invested in my equipment. I invested in equipment for people to hire me to do projects for them, but I wasn't doing nothing for me. In 2017, I went to Sundance Film Festival to support my homeboy. My homeboy, he went on and he got into Sundance with a film, and this is a buddy of mine from like way back. We grew up together, and we met like 17, 18 years old in college, and then he put a film out there, and he won that shit. 2017, he won that shit. He won Sundance 2017, and I came back home to LA with like, okay, I got to do something different. Whatever I was doing, however I was hustling, I got to change it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't continue to do the same shit and expect a different outcome. You know what I'm saying?
That's insanity, brother.
That's insanity, bro. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Mm-hmm. So I said I need to be consistent. I said from here on out, I'm about to drop at least 1 to 2 sketches a week. That was 2017. That was March of 2017. And then I started doing that. I just started doing my own sketches, not worried about nobody else, finding people here and there that can hold camera. That was another thing. I didn't have a team. Only person that was consistent in my life, and at that time, entertainment wise, was my boy Craig Smith. My boy Craig. He's the only person that I saw every day or throughout the week. You know what I'm saying, on a regular basis, and so no one knew how to use the cameras. I knew guys who were DPs, guys who knew how to operate cameras, but they were professional cinematographers. Mm-hmm. They had big deals, and they were doing other things. They couldn't sit there and just do my sketches for free. At the time, I didn't have no money. I didn't have no money to pay nobody. So I was asking homies favors or homeboys, hey man, just grab the camera, hold it just like this, keep it steady, and push record. That's how it started. And then over time, I started doing more and more sketches. People started paying attention a little bit by little. No one was messing with me at first. And then I hit the Tiberius. The Tiberius sketches what really blew things up for me. That kind of woke up.
Hey, I want to talk to you about that Tiberius skit too. I got a great idea, man.
For sure.
Got a wonderful idea about that Tiberius skit. You know what I'm saying? Us being two large black brothers, you know what I'm saying? I got to be Tiberius' big brother, man. Just got out of San Quentin. I gotta be Tiberius' big brother, man. Just got out of San or Pelican Bay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to talk about it.
Just mad. Look, what they call it, reformed. Just mad reform.
We'll figure something out. That might be something. Yeah, we'll talk about that for sure.
Oh yeah,
indeed. Yeah, man. So that Tiberius sketch hit in 2017, around March, April, and then I knew that I was damn. I never done a sketch that had that type of response. And then when I did that, I had to hit him with something else. I had to hit him with another one. I hit him with another part 2 of Tiberius 2. That did well as well. And then I figured out, okay, now niggas is paying attention. All you got to do is get their attention first.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Once you get their attention, they mean social media, the masses, whoever. You know what I'm saying? People who you don't know. But the objective is, in order to be successful in this, you have to be visible on social media. You have to get people to buy into you. You know what I'm saying? Not just what you do, but buy into you as a person. I realize that people now bought into me as a person. You know what I'm saying? They might not know Jade Pickett, but they know Big John, and it's basically the same type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so when you talk to me now, I have an app now too. I communicate with my supporters through my app. They can ask me all kinds of questions. You know what I'm saying? Or if I go live on IG or Facebook or YouTube, people ask me all kinds of questions, and I'm very transparent for the most part. And so, but yeah, I built that fan base. I just kept continuing making content. I was dropping 2 to 3 sketches a week. Mm-hmm. Sometimes down there on average, I was dropping 11 videos a month on IG. And then on YouTube. So the journey was, I would say, consistency. I mean, I know a lot of people in this game. I've been around for years. 3 years ago is when things really started changing for me as far as my own brand on social media. And you mentioned, Benny, about the merch store. I would say end of 2017 is when I started the merch store. I had one design, the to the max. That's my motto. You know what I'm saying? And my boy, shout out to my boy Walter French. My boy, he walked me through going online and setting up a Shopify account, setting up buying my domain name. And I knew how to do those things already because I did a photography page years ago, and I was doing photography too, cinematography and photography. But I did it through like WordPress. That shit was crazy. That WordPress shit. I had to do all kinds of tutorials to find out how to do all the shit, all the coding and all that stuff. He made when he got a hold of me, he showed me how to do it super easy. It took all of an hour or two just to get everything ready and start and ready to rock. And within the first hour of me setting up my website, I made my first sale, which kind of paid for the website already. You know what I'm saying? Not that hard to do. Once you, I knew I had at some point in time, I knew that I had people liked me at that point. People bought into at least the stuff that I've been doing so far. And so I said, I need to go ahead and sell this shirt. You know what I'm saying? And it means more than just being funny. To the max means do everything to the max. Maximize.
Right, driving it, you know what I'm saying? Push to the limit.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's something I've been going by since I was a kid, man. I do everything, go hard or go home. I do everything to the max, man. Put all your efforts. If you really want it, put all your efforts into it. Max out. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're on the bench, you squat now, you hitting that bench, you really want to hit this weight. So you want a PR, you got to max out. You know what I'm saying? Press that weight up. Same thing with life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about everything I do. And I try to spread that. I mean, that's something that everyone should probably already have and instill themselves. Work hard. You know what I'm saying? Work hard and then work harder. So, but yeah, man. So that's kind of how it started with the merch. And then after a while, I mean, I've always been a silly dude. Even when I was playing ball, that's why I definitely can relate to Spice. I was
Spice,
I was a locker room clown. I was the guy on the field making everybody laugh and stuff like that. But now I do it for a living now. I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to be, whether I was playing ball, and I wasn't blessed with that opportunity, but I've been blessed in this way to kind of put my mark on the world in some sense. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And that's Benny. I encountered Ja for the first time as we spoke about in our pattern production meeting. Well, you recorded that time, I don't know, but we called it Moho 24, which is recently deceased. Well, I found out.
Yeah, I just found it out. Benny telling me now, man, it's a done deal, bro.
Hey, rest in peace, 24. You know, some great memories, wonderful memories. You know, oh man, it was great. Yeah. Damn. So I was thinking yesterday about Boys and Men.
Yeah, man.
We just
it's so hard, man.
Yeah, I was hollering at my dog. You know what I'm saying? I seen him. I'm like, man, I know this cat, man. You know what I'm saying? I let him.
Yeah.
So you can dap him up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Chopped it up.
The only nigga in the gym bigger than me. I was like, oh, that's a big ass nigga.
Hey. Man, that's how I've been here. I was still about
you were playing weight back then. Shit.
Yeah, I was still about 315. You know what I'm saying? I was big. I was a big old man. So I hollered the homie, man. He was super solid, man. And from that moment on, I've been following you. You know what I'm saying? Because
I appreciate it, man.
Across you know what I'm saying? We had a podcast page. I come across you. Somebody reposted it, or you know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm like, that's nigga funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's Tiberius. Hey, that thing of food, bro. And like that one, and there's another one you do. Because Tiberius is basically the hood protector. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't want to, like you can't handle your own business. You like the A-team. You like the hood 18. You know what I'm saying?
He the liaison. He the liaison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So when you got no one to call, you call Tiberius. You know what I'm saying? That shit had me crying laughing.
I appreciate
you came across a whole lot of folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Jahan Jones, one of our good friends. Shout out to him, man. Just getting engaged. And that wonderful woman that he's engaged to.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
Yeah. So, and like, I always admired your sketches because it was always some beautiful women. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, bro.
Like, man, that's my own heart. You know what I'm saying? So,
reviews
out there, Ja has a lot of catchphrases, right?
Oh, yeah.
And most of them have something to do with women and their anatomy. You know what I'm saying? So, my favorite just happens to be Amsterdam, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get a Amsterdam shirt. I'm gonna get a Amsterdam hoodie too. I'm gonna get, I got you. I just gotta get on the site. That man, look, brother, you're doing some wonderful things.
Man,
I would say reviewers if y'all don't know who he is, but everybody knows who this man is. Follow the man up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun. For me, it's like a trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out there in North Hollywood, me and Benny, people that I met with him, people I met by myself. Like, I get to watch y'all grow. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, I done met many of y'all influencers, you know what I'm saying? Before you got like even to the status you at now, right? So to watch y'all grow, like it's been a trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even like fitness instructors and fitness models, and you know, like Corey Callier. You know, so I knew Corey when he wasn't what he is now. So I met him. You know what I'm saying? He was a celebrity trainer or whatever. But you know, that's how I met Michael B. And like all them cats, you know, Terrence J, them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I knew them dudes first name basis because of G-Train, Benny, you know that. But like it was a trip, man, just watching all y'all grow. That's the coldest part. I'll be like, man, that's my dog right there. They be like, oh, you bullshit. Oh, that's my dog right there. That's my dog.
No. We met when I just started getting a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? The buzz was there, man, and things are so and I remember you walking up and introduce yourself to me, bro. Appreciate that, man. Nah, like I said, the vibes was always good, man. We met in the gym. I know you be in there hooping a lot too, and I'll be in the gym. I just I get my lift in and I dip. I got homies that be out there working out with y'all too and be right. I come in and if someone speak, I speak. That's all love to everybody.
Right.
I come in here, I got my earphones on. I'm in there trying to get the shit off.
I'm the same way when I'm working out. Like motherfuckers know not to mess with me when I'm working out. Now when I'm social when I go behind the doors and we in the gym.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Doing that. I only got a couple games in me now. You know, get old. I ain't got.
Yeah, I feel you. Nah, that's you selective, man. You should out there doing it.
I'm decent now though. Like I'm slim to him now.
Yeah, I see it. I see it all in here. That's what's up.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I feel the best I've felt in forever, man. I ain't felt as good as I was younger. But it's like I said, man, it's just bug got to see y'all grow. Yeah. You got the app, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit more about the app. What made the app come about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that kind of took me by surprise. Like, damn, boy, got an app. Like, hey, let me.
Yeah, man, the app. In the perfect world, bro, I would love for me to be able to. I appreciate YouTube, IG, Facebook. I really do. Just in case, you never know. I mean, I don't anticipate nothing happening between YouTube, Facebook, and IG. But just those are three platforms that I have no control over. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't want to use the platform anymore because I'm still on the platform. I plan on still continuing to use the platform, but I don't have no control over that. So if they go, I don't see it happening. But let's just say YouTube goes out of business. They sell their company to us. Like MySpace switched their companies years ago. You know what I'm saying? Or Facebook does something, and, you know, they stop doing the video thing or whatever. Right. Then I don't want to just be out on my ass, and you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term. I want the app is to protect myself and my brand and protect my communication with the people who support me.
Right. No, it was genius. So, that's what the world is today. Smartphones, apps.
Man.
Like, hey, look, I tell people all the time, people are consumers by nature, right? So as long as it's a want for it, people will buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know what I'm saying, building your brand and making people, you know, fall in love with you as a person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like that's kind of like with the podcast game, me and Benny. Yeah. YouTube. We really want people to see our faces, you know what I'm saying, and to start to buy into who we are. We've been doing this for 3 years.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little over 3 years now. What episode we on, Benny? This would be what, episode 164?
That's right. Yeah.
I got it right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the first time in a while, you got it right. Yeah.
Usually I'll be like, hey, what is episode 92?
Wow, 163 down, man. Now it's 164. That's
always me, I'm telling you, man.
That's consistency, bro. That's necessary.
Yeah.
That's necessary, bro. So I applaud and respect anybody that puts that much time into themselves and believe in themselves that long. Because a lot of times people like, man, I've been doing this shit for 4 months, or I've been doing this shit for 3 years, and I ain't where Joe Rogan is.
They want to be the man after 6 months.
Yeah,
like, oh, man.
That ain't how it works. Bro, like I said, I'm 38. I didn't really start making no. I went to film school when I graduated. I graduated at 22. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't start making no money with my degree, no real money, until I was like 35. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you love to do whatever you love to do, just understand that you should be wanting to do this for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, unless you decide to do something else, once you get to a certain place in your career or whatever, you want to do something else, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I never looked at it as, man, these sketches, I'm doing these sketches, but ain't nobody paying attention. Nobody's knowing. Nobody's really liking it. I'm not getting the love that I wanted. It ain't over yet. Keep going. You'll miss that. Chances are. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard people say, even comedians, hey man, I'm gonna give this 6 more months, man. 6 more years. If I don't make it then, if I don't get a break, or if I don't book something in 6 months, bro, I'm gonna have to go get a regular job. Ain't nothing wrong with that idea either. But that ain't for me. My thing is the next. I never said, okay, I'm gonna keep doing sketches until I make some money. Because my first year and a half, doing sketches, bro. That Tiberius shit, I wasn't making no money.
Yeah.
I was doing sketches at the crib, and then when I would go on tour and be gone for 2 months, and then come back, do some more sketches, and then be gone. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it got to a point where I was able to make a little bit of bread doing the sketch stuff, to where I had to tell my clients like Dizzy, and then like, man, I can't go on tour right now because I gotta stay home and keep this brand going, man, because I don't want to take too many pauses in my my momentum and whatnot. So Yeah, bro. Consistency is what is necessary, and I knew that going into this in 2017. That's when the turnover. With me going to Sundance and coming back, I had the battery in my back was charged, man, on full, and I was like, I'm doing this for the rest until I get to the success. Then I'm gonna keep going and keep. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, it never the idea of me quitting it never entered my mind, and so I'm blessed to be in this position to where. I didn't do it to be noticed. I did it for my content to be noticed, in my mind, because all the stuff I put in my sketches, things I think about, I think of the silliest shit. And sometimes I drop a video that I don't even think it's all that great, but the fans or the supporters, they love it. And I'm like, okay, damn. So you never know. It ain't about what's funny, what's not funny. It's about what you create, and you leave that to them. It's been sketches that I put a sketch out like, oh, this is hilarious. I'm editing the sketch. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to kill them. They don't love this, and they like it. It's cool, but I didn't get the response I was expecting. Yeah, that's just like football, bro. Just like any sport, right? Any competitive thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up being disappointed. Yeah. You know I'm saying you're gonna be, if you play sports long enough, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna lose. Sure. Unless I don't know about in Mississippi, but I played with a homeboy that never lost a high school football game in all 4 years. He was De La Salle, my boy Atari. He never knew how it felt to lose a game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until he got to college, and he was losing all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like that kind of adversity that you face, I feel like it builds character. Of course, that's cliche to say, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I feel like going into this game and social media, people, they want to read comments, they get upset about the comments and get offended. And I'm like, I read the comments, but I don't let it dictate how I feel about my content. You know, right. You know, you do it enough times, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a sketch, a narrative, whether it's the music, or whether you're a rapper. If you believe in what you got doing, you believe in what you got going, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. Playing for everybody. You're gonna develop a fan base, right? Yeah, absolutely.
So the other sketch Big John was talking about is Smash the Homie.
For Big E. Yeah. Hey. Oh, the lesbian homie. Yeah.
Smash the lesbian homie. I'm like, oh my God, Lord have mercy, shit.
She's savage.
Between her and Stephanie, though, it's like,
yeah, it's crazy.
God damn, man, you put them on, bro. Woo! Hey, you put them girls together, you got an H2 Hummer.
Man, yes, sir. I'm certified.
Man, I was talking about a yellow one in Florida with 24 inch rims on it.
Damn. Moving.
Yes, sir. Hey, yeah, so Smash the Lesbian Homie, man, was hilarious.
Now, I had that idea, man. I used to bounce at this bar in Covina. And I remember this stud chick used to show up with like 2 baddies almost every other week. She had like a whole set of 2 different baddies. And this stud was attractive, bro. Long, pretty hair. He always wore like a ponytail with a hat on top. And be having like a white tee V-neck. Well, he's like a dude dressed like Jim Jones, basically. She just dressed like Jim Jones did in the mid-2000s. Then I would see one time she wore like, you know what I'm saying? She wore these skinny jeans like a dude would do. That's back when skinny jeans was cracking for the youngsters. Yeah. She came by and she walked past me after I checked her ID, and she had WAP. I mean, she had facts, man. I said, what? That's what she had under all of it. She used to always wear jeans baggy. She had better body than the little chick she was dealing with.
Damn.
I was like, oh yeah, man. That's the lesbian homie there, yeah. And dude was like, yeah. She can get the slit in. She can get the slide in, bro.
Know that.
She thinks she's tough. You look good. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You're beautiful. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You're still a woman to me.
Hey, right.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. And even the other bouncers, they were like, man, she cold, bro. Like, if she put a skirt on, or even like a female get up, man, she gonna kill again. She'll be one of the baddest chicks inside the little bar.
Hey, who was the rapper that was trying to shoot at Young Ma? That was Lil Kodak.
Oh, Kodak Black, yeah.
Kodak.
Oh. Yeah,
Kodak was like, shit, I smashed little baby.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that damn dog. Yeah, I swear.
Hey, young M.A. was like, fuck that shit, nigga. Sorry,
that stuff don't matter. Like, that's cute. I see you playing house, you playing Pinocchio. No disrespect, but little mama, if you can, me personally, I don't have no thing for little mom or young mom. But I know people probably do, yeah. But so there's some stuff out there that be out there looking right though.
Oh, hey, like I told you, I'm managing the gym, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's these two little white chicks come to the gym, and like the one, like she a little toughie, and the other one, her chick. A little toughie bad as hell.
Little toughie bad.
I tell you, little toughie cold. I'm talking about, yeah. Like, she was like 5'4", about 135.
Oh, yeah.
She came in there for whatever reason. So usually she come in there with a t-shirt on, with Adidas shorts, some Yeezys, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's usually her get up.
That's usually her get up, yeah.
She came in there with some tights on. Oh.
Yeah.
Who that is?
Show out a little bit. Poked out on accident.
Hey, who that is right now? Oh, snap.
That's Tuffy.
That's the dude. Look, that's the dude chick.
The dude chick, the lady dude. Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you, she was cold as long ago.
That's how
I tell you what. And my son said something. My oldest son, 24, John. So he said something one day, man, that made me laugh my ass off. I was talking about a little chick, and I was like, yeah, she used to be a dyke or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was like full-blown dated chick. He was like, yeah, he said, most of these girls done dated a chick for a year or so. I was like, damn, I raised this boy well. Man, I was proud of him. He was like, so they, still like girls. You got the you got the number, you know what I'm saying?
They come right back, man. Not all of them, but a lot of times.
Act like I was somebody else and call and just, wrong number.
That's hilarious.
So look. Before we let Ja go, real quick, JB, we got it. Speaking of winning, Ja, speaking of beautiful, your Los Angeles Lakers are back in the finals for the first time since 2010, which that's a trip to think it's been that long, but it's been that long. Now, at the time of recording this, they can either face the Celtics, which is a rivalry, or the Heat, which could present an interesting matchup. So for you, the diehard fan who's been paying attention, what team do you want them to face in the finals, and why?
Okay. To be totally honest, I'm going to answer this, though. I've been paying attention, not all the way fully, though. This to be honest. I can still answer your question. At this point, your boy Jimmy looking nice, man.
Oh, Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets. I don't even know if I feel like I'll take the Celtics because, like you said, the rivalry. I think Brother James can't let himself lose to them. You know what I'm saying? Is it again? Again? I'm tripping, right? They lost. The Heat lost to the Celtics, right? No, I'm talking back in what was it? Wait, when LeBron went down to the Miami Heat, they lost the first year, right?
That was.
Yeah, so they played the Mavericks in the finals and they lost in the finals.
They did rebels in their ass. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward to back here. I don't see LeBron letting the Celtics win a championship over him. Not at all. So I'd rather see the Heat. I don't want to see Jimmy Buckets in the finals. That's probably what's going to happen though.
So here's my thing, right? And I'm almost Negro Damas on this podcast, right? Because I'll be predicting shit, right? So what I did was for game 4 and 5 versus the Nuggets, right? I'm in the barbershop and I'm talking to a cat. We call him B. I call him Worldwide B because he be all over the place. So Worldwide B, he's a basketball guy, right? Uh-huh. He knows the sport. He played the sport a little bit in college, so on and so forth, right? I riled him up one day because I said something about basketball and he got a little upset. I ain't know he was a basketball guy. So I'm talking to B, got my hair cut. I'm like, I said, what you think, B? I said, Lakers in 5, Lakers in 6. He was like, I think Lakers in 6. He said, I think that Denver got one more game in them to beat them. He said, what you think, B? I said, well, what I think. This is my exact word. I said in game 4, I said I feel like if they was upset, they're just gonna blow them out, right? They're gonna hit them from about 10 plus, right? To kind of make a statement and then come back and beat them in a tough one. Well, reviewers, if you saw what happened, it happened in reverse, right?
Yeah.
The tough one was game 4.
Yeah.
Game 5, the Lakers pretty much dominated from the 7th minute on, right?
Yeah.
A Negro dominance in this thing, all right? I got like a little bit of a sixth sense of what's going on.
You got a little.
So what I'm saying is this. Now, Benny said something like he always does. That's a gem. Miami proves it's an interesting matchup for the Lakers, right?
Right.
Reason being, all right, is that the Lakers, or should I say Miami, is built like the Lakers, right? They got bigs, right? They depend on their bigs to do big things. They got a couple slashers. They got a couple shooters. But see, here's the thing, right? I predicted the Lakers going to win the championship. They're going to win the championship. And here's the reason why it don't matter who they face, right? Because both of these teams, like the Boston don't know if they want to be small ball or big ball.
Right.
They don't know, right? So when they try to be small ball and they depend on light-skinned Kobe to get buckets, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he disappears, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of pressure.
Right. Smart be dumb, right? He be dumb, right? The Hayward guy who came back, I don't know if he's back or he's not, right? Because I hardly ever see him, right?
He'll score
a couple points, right? But the Heat, right? They got buckets, they got Hero, they got Crowder, right? They got Whiteside. They still got Whiteside.
I know he's on Portland. He's on Portland.
Okay, so Whiteside gone, but they got a young big, right?
Right. Yeah.
They got Bam.
They just don't have the depth that the Lakers got.
I agree.
If the Lakers put their 2 squad in, Miami can't match that. And that's going to be the issue because they don't have the scores. If Bucket gets off the floor, they don't have a dominant score, right? Hero is all right, but he's not a dominant scorer. He does well when Bucket's on the floor, right? Because Buckets can distract. We can get him because he slashes. He's like Caruso with hair, right?
Yeah.
So,
I love
Caruso with hair, bro. My God.
We're going Lakers, and this is what's going to happen now. We're going Lakers in 5 for the championship, right? That's my prediction. Versus the Miami Heat, right? Eric Spoelstra, you know what I'm saying, go think he knows what to do with LeBron because he coached him. I ain't no LeBron. No, you don't. Right? He's the king. I ain't say he was the best player in the world. I ain't saying the best player ever.
Right.
Right?
He is that. Yeah, I agree with all that.
I'm a LeBron fan. The reason why I talk about the Lakers is because LeBron is on, right?
Right.
I'm a LeBron fan. I want everything good in the world to happen to that man because why not?
Why not? I feel you.
I mean, like, I get in arguments with people about this shit. Like, why are you disrespectful or hate LeBron James? He ain't did shit to nobody.
Right.
He really ain't never did nothing to nobody.
It's the people. It's the people. It's the people. And it's his greatness that's his that's his critique. His Achilles heel is his greatness. Because he's so great that he's considered the best of ever, just for some people.
Right.
And then some people don't want to give him that, you know, because
take offense to it.
They take offense to it because
they really do.
Yeah. Man, I get it, and I don't take offense to it. I don't agree that he's the best ever. I do believe he's the king. I think he's the best athlete that ever laced up shoes, basketball shoes, that we've seen in the NBA. It's probably some dudes that he might be like, dog, my cousin was colder than me. You know what I'm saying? At my age, you never know. But I always say, like,
James,
the dude is what, 17 years in?
35 years old.
35 years old, man, bouncing around. Of course, we see. I can look at him and see that he lost a step. That's but the steps. But he should by 35 he should have lost 3 steps at 35 years old. At 35 he should be in the game still, of course, but he should have 3. He should be 3 steps behind. He's not.
The thing about it is that, like, his 1 step behind is most young players' best foot forward.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. At 35.
And Jesus Christ, at 35, bro, you say he lost a step. You can tell. I'm not gonna say he lost a step. I'm gonna say he don't do what he used to do because he's gotten older and wiser, right? Yeah. But when he needs to put his head down and get to that basket, ain't nobody gonna stop him from doing it, right?
Right.
That boy. Specimen, bro. Like, specimen. I'm just gonna be real, like, complete honesty. He's probably the most amazing athlete that any fucking professional sport has ever seen. Right? Speed, strength, agility, brain. Like he's like a robot, dog. It's like somebody literally put him together in a factory and put him on a basketball court, put skin around his ass, gave him a fucked up hairdo, and said,
couldn't get that right.
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing. You get for LeBron James, God gave him so much. He was like, all right. He probably up there creating the mold to make LeBron James, and then he's like, everyone's like, really? Why him? Why are you giving him all this? Oh, okay, all right. Here's his head.
Hey, you see, can you see?
We gotta give him some fucked up.
God looking at Jesus like this. We can't make him perfect.
You can't make him perfect. Let's have his hair. Right. Let's have his hair all the way fucked.
Jesus said, all right, then.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, that man got too much money.
Too much money
for his head to look like that.
Come on, man.
I know his wife named Savannah, right?
Yeah, Savannah, yeah.
I know she'd be like, baby, just cut it off.
Nah, not yet. So
the bubble come right up. I don't know what you mean.
Hey, that's hilarious. I heard a rumor that he said in an interview, maybe it's not a rumor, maybe y'all know. He said the reason why he hasn't cut his hair yet because while he's still playing and he doesn't want to be compared to Jordan and Kobe.
Bald-headed. Yeah. Kobe had the skin tight and Jordan had the bye birdie. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
as a LeBron, you gonna have the beard. That alone is gonna set you apart, and you 6'9".
You know what he should do? He should just do the George Jefferson for like his last year.
Ooh, the Clyde Drexler.
That'd be cold.
Hey, that'd be cold. George Jefferson.
The Clyde Drexler.
Hey, that'd be good.
Hey, he gonna get the Uncle Phil.
I would have so much respect for that man. I promise you, with the
side.
Boy, hey,
the Savage. He might as well, bro.
Why not, though? You know what I'm saying? What's
Michael the king? If he had this on ball and had the, and I was like, check, let's get it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, look, Ja, we've had a good one. We talked plenty of shit. Most importantly, what are you working on? Where can people find you? And what do they need to tap in with that you are working on?
Okay. You can find me on my app first and foremost. Go to my app, Google Store, Apple Store. It's the Bigg Ja app, the Bigg Ja app, 2 G's. Or go to my website, biggja.com/app, and you can download my app there. You'll see all my videos first. All my videos I post on there at least within a week before I post them anywhere else. So if you want to catch them on time, and as soon as I drop them, please go to my app and check it out. I go live weekly, and I communicate with you guys whether or not it's me working out. If you got questions to ask me about my background or what I want to do with the rest of my life, I'll be talking about all those things, man. So, or catch me on Facebook, YouTube, IG, all the same thing. Bigg Ja, BIGGJAH. You can catch me on all platforms. Twitter, same thing. Bigg Ja the Sav, actually. So it's Bigg Ja the Sav.
Gotta follow you up on Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm very active on Twitter.
Are you? I gotta get more active on Twitter, man. To be honest, I'm on there, but gotta get more active.
Twitter is the funniest place on earth. Like, it's the most amazing place on earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? I run our IG page, so that's why you feel my presence more. The Benny's on there, but my Twitter page, bro. Like, I'm probably on Twitter, like, literally, I'll be at work, bro, when I ain't got people in my face, and when I ain't managing something,
okay, Twitter.
Laughing like a motherfucker. That shit. Hey, you gotta get active on Twitter.
Yeah. As far as right now, I'm still shooting sketches. I'm working on I'm writing a movie. I can't speak about it too much. I can't speak about it at all right now. It's a surprise, but I'm definitely writing a movie because, like I said, I'm a filmmaker that came down to not down, but I came over to social media to build a platform, to build a brand for myself, and try to build like some type of momentum movement, and then coming back to the film game. So I'm writing a movie right now, a feature that I hopefully, when the world comes back to life, I can really get back to shooting it, producing it, and hopefully it can change my life, and I can put that into the category as hood classics and or just great film, great cinema.
That would be amazing, bro. Like, hey, just check this out. All right, I've always wanted to be that athlete that went to an actor. All right, so holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? When all this shit comes to fruition, holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? I come out to LA for a week or so, you know what I'm saying, to get my little party in.
Okay.
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 You know
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna have to test you out on the sketch too, man.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, hey, all you gotta do is let me know what's going on, and I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there, stay over there for 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Benny is right there with you. You know what I'm saying? He's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? All that. Get him on there, bro. I'm telling you, we got your back, dog. Like, we need some new faces on these skits, dog. They need to see big dog and big dog on the sketch together, bro.
Hey, we'll have to put that together. Sure.
Oh, sure.
All right, man. I'm gonna actually bang online, man. We're gonna figure something out.
Oh yeah, I'm totally with it. Cause like right now, like with my club, I'm in a club with a manager because they want me to take over this club. So my schedule is I have to work the weekends as a manager because I'll be the only manager in the club at the time. So as soon as my schedule get back to where I'm Monday through Friday, I'll probably be in LA more than you can believe. You know what I'm saying? you just to get the hell away from here because it's cool out here, but you know I enjoy living in LA. It just wasn't for me to stay there.
I feel you. I should for sure. Yeah. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up offline. Definitely, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Right. Make sure to tap in with Ja. Follow him at Big Ja. We'll share all the information that he just broke down in the link in our description, in our show notes, all that stuff, so you can make sure to find the app and everything like that. And this has been the JB and Bang Blue Review podcast. JB, any final thoughts for the reviewers before we get on up out of here and watch the Sunday night game? Damn it,
Sunday night game is coming on right now. Check this out, reviewers out there. Take the time to register to vote, right? It's important at this point, you know what I'm saying? We got to get Pumpkinhead out of office, right? Because if not, we literally going to be fighting a war on our own soil, right? That's just the way things is. These white folks are getting more and more bold by the day because of Trump's confidence in office and him, you know, allowing hate to happen. So we got to get this fool out of office. Hey, Biden might not be the best candidate. Kamala Harris has her pass. We understand that. But when it comes to someone that's available and that's experienced enough to run this country and to literally make America great again, you know what I'm saying? Biden is our guy, all right? Because we ain't got nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Hambro ain't gonna do it, okay? So we gotta get this asshole out of office, all right? And just be ready, reviewers. There's a mirage coming. There's a storm coming, all right? Trump he ain't going out without a fight. And he ain't really, you know, you ain't really been seeing too many pro-Trump commercials. There's a storm coming, all right? So we're going to have to weather this storm. Be strong, all right? If you down with equality, be down with equality. If you ain't, fuck you in the ass with a fucking
sandpaper dick.
With a spiked camel dick, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All in your ass with it. You know what I'm saying? If that's you ain't down with what we talking about. Good job, man. We appreciate you being on.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Probably, you know what I'm saying? Probably one of the most organic interviews we've ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Man, appreciate that.
The natural shit talking going off, you know what I'm saying? And it was love, you know what I'm saying? That way around the board. So we appreciate it again. Make sure you blast that with your boys, you know what I'm saying? People need to hear JB and Benny Blue.
Hell yeah.
Love y'all out there. Subscribe. All that shit. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, at JB and Benny Blue Review. On Twitter, all that, we holler back. If you holler, don't come with that bullshit, all right? We on your ass, all right?
Yeah.
Y'all be good.
All right, Benny Blue, man. Appreciate it, man. JB, my niggas, thank you, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Easy,
appreciate it. This has been the JB and Ben Review podcast. Till next time, we out. Peace. Yeah.